I've been playing a lot of Mass Effect, but we could get into that later.
How about right now? Because we're in multi-platforming and Wombat's Overwatch, Onslaught, and news and stuff.
I've played like 30 hours of Mass Effect. Somehow.
It's not trash.
Well, actually,
Son, go watch Big Hero 6 in your room.
Yeah, basically. Actually, it was pretty funny because on Sunday, see what happens. On Sunday, Elliot had a birthday party that was a morning birthday party. It was like a 9 a.m. birthday party. And then after that, he had flag football. So it was one of those bounce house birthday parties, followed by flag football running around for an hour. And then we went to lunch, and by the time we came home, he was just so exhausted that he crawled into my bed and just kind of fell asleep. So I did. I played Mass Effect on Sunday afternoon.
Nice.
So
is it good?
Yeah,
Good enough.
Well, the combat's very good. So I'll give it that. The combat's very good. The weapons are pretty cool. There's, it sort of scratches that itch because there's no kind of game out there, at least for me, like that right now. That's sort of that more traditional RPG type game. At least not really a new one with your, standard leveling points and inventory and loot and, and it does have that Mass Effect appeal to it because I am familiar, obviously, with the series. So it has a lot going for it in that sense. It definitely is, buggy at times where it can be a little annoying. The characters are not as interesting as the games have been in the past. I probably would have structured it a little differently if I was anyone at BioWare.
Is the beginning very boring?
The beginning, it starts off really slow. Probably the best thing I did, and maybe the only reason why I've been able to sink so much time into the game was, and you mentioned it with NHL 17, was that 10 hours of EA access time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was sort of able to get past the boring section before the game technically came out.
Gotcha.
So, the day the game came out, I was sort of, knee deep in the first planet.
I guess.
Because I was 10 hours in already.
I don't think that really saved you any boring parts.
I know.
I don't think that's how this works.
I know. I'm just going along with it.
Well, I'm not saying it's saving. It was sort of that, there's that appeal of, I'm playing the game early and just check it out. And then, so by the time everyone was playing it, I was past the parts that people were complaining about the day the game came out.
Shipwreck, just go with it, man.
I got it now.
Yeah. There you go.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yep.
Now, it's some things.
This is all very sad.
No, the game is very. I don't want to say the game is very good because I'm enjoying it.
It's good enough for you to sink a lot of time into it. Is what you're saying?
It's good enough for me. I when I'm not playing it, I want to play more. I played some multiplayer over the weekend, and that was a lot of fun. Actually, it still is a lot of fun.
It's the same like before.
It's the same like before. You level up fairly quickly. You get points fairly easily to buy new packs to get new gear. So they don't sort of nudge you that much with wanting to buy stuff. So yeah, it does a good job there. I don't know. I like it. I'm going to continue to play it. I have the app. I still do the app thing to get gear. So when I come home, I have like 3 new weapons waiting for me at home each night when I get home from work.
It's still sitting here sealed at my house.
I think you should play it. I think you would like it. I think it is a little bit more, still feels a little bit more like Dragon Age in space than Mass Effect.
I just haven't felt like, I don't know. I just don't want to play it.
Yeah. The inventory system kind of stinks. The fact that you can only carry 65 items max, that's with a maxed out inventory. If you max out your inventory at 65 things.
I ate 67 apples, raw apples, in the final fight in Zelda.
There you go.
That's going to give you a tummy ache.
Yeah, that would definitely give you a belly ache. So, but I have a spaceship, but I can't put 10 guns on my bed and then go fight some things. I have to nope, you can only carry 65 guns. It's sort of strange. I don't quite get that. But
well, they said BioWare said they're going to be spending a lot of time. Well, I don't know what they've said. They said they've been taking.
They said they're going to make an announcement on Tuesday.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means on Tuesday they're going to have a big. It's
Like what? What
2
could
hour
they
players.
say? What could the announcement possibly be?
I don't
That
know.
we're fixing like the busted animations, and we're making.
They are going to share more of their immediate plans with us on Tuesday, April 4th.
DLC.
Right.
No, I think they're going to talk about whatever the big patch is that's coming, and how that will hopefully, streamline this game a little bit better.
It's going to be
again,
both of those things.
Yeah.
DLC and a patch.
And how they're going to fix the game. Maybe some sort of early adopter bonus.
See, the good news is that they I guess they are incented to fix the game because of the multiplayer component. I'm assuming there's a buy-in for loot boxes in the multiplayer.
Yeah, you could buy the high-end loot boxes.
Yeah, so there is, they are incented to fix it, I guess. But that's really only the multiplayer they're incented to fix. Well, I guess they got to get people to buy the game in the first place.
And also the DLC. They want people to still buy more.
Yes.
They'll expand the story mode.
I'm sure there's a lot of DLC
I think,
planned.
Yeah. When I play the game, I think one of the things that sort of bothers me, and it's just actually something that was not great in Mass Effect 3, so it's not even a spoiler for the new one. It's, they try to make you feel like the galaxy's huge by having all these different planets that you can quote-unquote visit. And most of them, you just kind of zoom in. You get like one little something out of the planet without leaving your ship, and you move on. And then, in Mass Effect 3, at least the planets that you landed on, it would be some sort of self-contained mission, and then you'd fly off. This, when you land on the planet, it's sort of, it's supposed to be an open world with lots of little missions, which in theory sounds fine, but even though the landmass that you're traversing is relatively large for a game, for a whole planet, it feels kind of small.
Is there anything there, or is it just like empty space?
And there's a lot of empty space where I think the game may be better suited. Like if they took all of the different planets and made one big planet with all those land masses, it may actually have made for a more cohesive experience and maybe a better game.
Because you're spending a lot of time getting from one planet to the other.
Yeah, and it's like and it's not a new idea. It's like it's almost I'm familiar with science fiction stories where there's a desert planet and an ice planet. I get it.
Right.
And there's a green planet. Yeah, we've all been there, done that. Why not have just one?
That one planet has an underwater part to it, though.
Yeah. Why not just have one planet? The Earth is a pretty big planet that has a desert part and an ice part.
You're saying that
What if there was a planet where it always rained?
Yeah. I'm saying that they could have had it all one planet,
right.
where
Instead
of terraforming all these different planets, you're trying to clean up all these different continents on one planet to make one inhabitable planet.
And then you can drive can't you drive your moon buggy over the whole planet?
You could drive your moon. Well, you could drive.
It'd take a while.
This way, you'd be driving your moon buggy on each continent, and then you'd have to get in your plane to go to another continent because there's, I don't know, ocean in the way. You could make it make sense, and you could also have it so you're not getting up and leaving and sitting through like 3 or 4 load screens unnecessarily.
That seems tiring.
Yeah, I just think it would streamline it more, and it might make for a more cohesive experience. I know that, finding the best planet for your people is sort of, the cusp of the game, but part of me is saying maybe that wasn't the best concept to go in with for your game.
Unless they have the planetary exploration streamlined better.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to be that streamlined. Like there's only 5 planets that you could actually land on, so they knew that going in. So I don't know.
Wait till April 4th, Wombat. They got it all sorted.
Yep, I'm very interested to see what they have to
the
say.
6th planet.
We're adding another planet. It's a planet Wombat.
It's just all the planets combined into one planet.
It's all the planets combined into one big planet.
It's not even round anymore. We've just literally glued all the planets together.
It's sort of like an oblong shape.
The gravity's all fucked up now.